In Money We Trust. Uh, this is a great uh, documentary done by, I think well, he's in it. I think he was behind a lot of the funding for it, is Steve Forbes, the CEO in charge of Forbes magazine, the publication. And this is a documentary about the history of money, what money is, why money is what it is, what happens when tampering with money takes place. It really goes through money in a very clear, concise way. It talks about money all over the world, but also especially in the Western world, in the United States, and the history of money and the connection between money, central banks, the Great Depression, and also money and governments, and how unstable money systems, destabilized money systems, have often led to totalitarian governments like Nazi Germany and others. Walks through very clearly in a very accurate way the Great Depression. It doesn't fall into a lot of the common narratives that are historically and economically inaccurate with regard to the Great Depression. Draws the line of why the Great Depression took place and how the tampering of the money system involved with that took place. It has lots of different people in it, and it's interesting. It lays out the case of sound money very well. It's very well made and fairly unusual to have the type of documentary like this. It's about an hour long, little under an hour long, but is a great documentary to explain the concept of money, explain the consequences of tampering with the money system, compare and contrast sound and unsound money, and also talk about government and central banks with the role and their regard to money.